The family of Jacob had left their homeland behind because of a famine, coming to settle in the land of Egypt. They had children there and grandchildren until they grew to be a nation of many people. When the king of Egypt looked out and realized that the Israelites had grown to be so many, he decided he needed to control them. So he made them his slaves.
Faster! Faster there! Pharaoh has little use for slaves who are lazy.
Water! I need some water!
Take heart now.
Take heart?
You must regain your strength.
How can you say take heart, Jochebed, when day after day we're beaten down by such unbearable cruelty?
Remember that our people were chosen by God. This cannot be how it ends for us.
Hurry up! I have no time for old lazy men who won't work. And you, no more wasting of this useless man's time.
Moses, don't worry, my son. God still has his hand over us.
What grand and beautiful cities we're building. Now that these Israelites do the hard labor, my lord, King Pharaoh, would you agree we've turned them into a fine resource for our country?
A resource, yes, and yet they still might pose a danger. Our slaves must be kept under control, so they have neither the strength nor the idea of rebelling against us.
What do you have in mind, my lord?
I'll issue an order to kill all Israelite boys the day they are born.
Oh.
Yes. Announce this decree to all my people. Israelite boys are to be thrown into the river.
The people will do as you command, my lord.
Oh, my sweet boy, you must sleep.
You have an infant inside this house. I heard a baby. Open this door.
Quiet now, Moses. Miriam, Aaron, take your brother into the other room and keep him from crying.
I heard a baby here in this house. If it's a boy, I will cast him into the river.
A baby? We do not have any baby here.
Very well, but if I should discover that you've been hiding a baby boy here, I'll be back in the name of Pharaoh to kill him.
Oh, what shall I do? What will I do? I cannot hide my precious Moses here any longer. Oh. Put the basket here. Miriam, I need for you to stay. Keep your eyes on your little brother and make sure nothing bad happens. Oh, Moses, I'm leaving you here among the rushes. My dear, dear baby.
That very day, Pharaoh's daughter had come down to bathe in the river.
What's that there? Bring me that basket. It's a baby. It must be Israelite. Poor thing. And so precious. The river has given me a baby. I shall adopt you as my own son. You, little girl. Go and bring me someone who is able to nurse my baby.
Miriam presented her own mother to Pharaoh's daughter, who would care for Moses while he was a baby. Pharaoh's daughter would adopt him as her own son. And so it was that Moses, an Israelite boy, would be raised in the royal palaces of Egypt. One day, when Moses was fully grown, he went out to where he could see the Israelites working. The Israelites suffered day after day under the cruelty of slavery, drenched in their own sweat as they groaned under the terrible weight of the bricks. Yet all the while, deep in their hearts, they prayed that God would rescue them. And God heard their cry.
You lazy idle slave! Get up! My whip will help you remember how to work!
When Moses saw that the Egyptian guard did not stop beating the Israelite man, he became outraged. He struck the guard so hard that it killed him. Later, he grew afraid that he might be punished, and so he fled far from the land of Egypt. Moses went to live in the land of Midian, and he learned there how to be a shepherd. He spent many years living with the family of Jethro, where he married and had children.
What is this?
Moses. Moses, do not come any closer. I am the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have seen the terrible oppression my people have endured in Egypt. I have come down now to take them back to their own land, the land of Canaan. You are the one I am sending before Pharaoh to bring my people out from Egypt.
But who am I that I might bring the Israelites out of Egypt?
I will be with you when you go to free my people.
But what do I do if the Israelites don't believe me? I don't even know your name.
I am who I am, and so will I ever be. Tell the people of Israel that the God of their fathers, Yahweh, has told you that he will save them from their oppressors.
Oh Lord, Yahweh.
You will go and speak to Pharaoh, and he will let you go, because I am about to raise my powerful hand against Egypt.
But Lord, you know that I was never very good at speaking.
Moses, do not be afraid, because I will be with you, and I will give you the words to say.
But please, could you not send someone else?
Moses, your brother Aaron can speak well, and he is coming now to see you.
Aaron, my brother. It's so good to see you.
Spirit all-powerful of the sun, shine down upon my kingdom with your light and warmth. Great God of the river, share your water with us for our crops, and so may we never lack for food.
My lord Pharaoh, These two Israelite men have arrived. They've asked to speak to you.
To Israelites, you say? And what could these slaves possibly want with me?
We have a message for you from Yahweh, the God of Israel. Let my people go, so they may worship me in the desert.
Yahweh? Who is he? I don't know of any God by that name. And never will I allow the Israelites to leave Egypt. Now return to your labor. These Israelite slaves appear to be growing more idle and lazy.
Yes, Pharaoh. You are right as always.
Instruct the overseers there to withhold any further straw from making the bricks. But they are to demand the same number of bricks to be made as before. We'll keep them so busy they won't have any time to listen to those two.
It shall be done, my lord. You failed to meet your daily quota, and today you're falling even further behind.
But how can we do it when you won't give us a straw for the bricks?
You're all just lazy. That's the reason you're always saying you want to go worship your God. Guard!
No, please!
Remind this old man who his real master is.
You, Moses! You're to blame! Why don't you leave us in peace before they kill us all?
We need to keep faith now that our God has a plan to deliver us.
A plan? I was his plan! And look at how I'm failing everyone! Lord, why did you have to send me?
Moses, remember that I am Yahweh, the God Almighty who appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I made a covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan. And I promise you that I will free the Israelites from their slavery.
But Lord, the Israelites don't even believe in me now. How can I possibly expect Pharaoh to listen?
Tomorrow at dawn, go with your brother Aaron to the shore of the river.
Bring us water so that my little boy and I can have a drink. Oh, you two again. What are you doing here?
Yahweh, the God of the Israelites, has said, let my people go, so that they may worship me in the desert. Because if you do not, I will turn this river into blood.
This is horrible. It's blood.
My lord, our magicians could do the same thing.
Yes, this is something our magicians could do. You two don't get the idea that this little trick of yours will persuade me to let your people go free.
The water became so repugnant that nobody could drink it. And still Pharaoh was not willing to let the Israelites leave. And so God sent a great plague of frogs throughout the entire land of Egypt. They were everywhere. They invaded the Egyptians' houses and even crawled over their food.
Oh, these frogs are disgusting. Oh. Moses, you have to ask your God to get rid of them.
I will pray and ask for Yahweh to take them all away. Then you must allow the Israelites to leave. Because if you don't, far worse things are to come.
Moses prayed, and God caused the frogs to die. But when Pharaoh realized that he was free of the frogs, he turned even more stubborn and refused to let the Israelites go. God then sent flies and gnats to swarm over all the land of Egypt, although they stayed clear of all the places where Israelites lived.
It's incredible! I never thought I'd see these wicked Egyptians suffering like this.
Pharaoh pled with Moses to remove the flies from Egypt. But once the flies were all gone, he once again hardened his heart. God then caused painful sores to infect the Egyptians, along with deadly diseases for their animals. But still Pharaoh refused to obey God. Then God sent a terrible storm of hail. The relentless hailstones destroyed every single thing in their path: crops, trees, animals, and even people. Yet in those places where Israelites lived, not a single hailstone fell.
God says, "Let my people go. If you refuse, I'm going to send a plague of locusts that will cover the entire country and devour what little food you have left."
My lord, have you not seen that Egypt is in ruins? I implore you, let them go.
No, never.
And so God did just what he had said he would do. He ravished the entire land of Egypt with a horrible plague of locusts. Next, he caused a cloud of darkness to descend over the entire country. The heavy, oppressive blackness lasted 3 days so that no one could move from where they were. But wherever the Israelites were living, there was light.
Where did you go, Spirit of the Sun? Why? Tell me why you would abandon us.
Pharaoh, why do you refuse to let the Israelites leave your land? Now Yahweh says that he's about to bring one final plague against you and against all of your people. At midnight tonight, he himself will pass throughout Egypt, and each firstborn Egyptian male will perish. There will be deep sorrow, such as there has never been before and never will be again. But not one among the Israelites is to die. Tonight, Yahweh will deliver us from this slavery forever. Prepare your things to leave, because God is going to make Pharaoh, as well as the other Egyptians, plead for us to depart from their country. On this night, God is going to pass throughout all of Egypt, and the firstborn son of every family will perish. But not one of our sons will die if we obey the instructions given by our God. Each family is to choose their finest lamb and then slay it. Take a vessel to collect the blood and then smear it along the sides and across the top of the door frames of your house. When God sees the blood from the lamb, he will pass over your house, and he will not allow the destroyer to kill your son. Each family is to take the lamb's meat, roast it, and eat it together with bitter herbs and unleavened bread. Eat, then be prepared to leave, because this very night God will deliver us from the Egyptians. When you enter the land that God has promised to give you, each year on this date, you are to celebrate this feast of the Passover. Remember that God brought you out of Egypt with his mighty power and delivered you from slavery. Every generation to come must never forget what God has done. And that is why you are to teach it to your children and their children forever.
On that night, the oldest son in every Egyptian family was struck down, including the son of Pharaoh himself.
My son! You must not leave me! No!
My lord, Moses has come, just as you requested.
Go then, go far away. You and the rest of your people. Take what you own and leave us. Worship your God. But you must pray to him for me, so that he stops punishing me.
The next morning at dawn, the Egyptians came to beg the Israelites to depart from their country as soon as they possibly could. Many brought them gifts of fine clothing, as well as treasures of silver and gold.
Let's celebrate! Tell everyone we're finally on our way. The Lord has shown his power, we are free.
Tell it to your children and their children again. The Lord has shown his power, we are free.
Let's celebrate, tell everyone we're finally on our way. The Lord has shown his power, we are free. Tell it to your children and their children again. The Lord has shown his power, we are free.
Yes, the blood has made us free.
We had suffered for so long in slavery, and then the miracles flowed from above. The destroyer had to pass us over when he saw the crimson.
Let's celebrate, tell everyone we're finally on our way. The Lord has shown his power, we are free. Tell it to your children and their children again. The Lord has shown his power, we are free. Let's celebrate, tell everyone we're finally on our way.